Alright, in this video we have someone that says their Wi-Fi calling is not working, so they want to cancel the service, and they ask, who do I suggest for internet? I suggest you keep what you got and fix the issue you have with your phone, because the internet is working. So makes no sense, because I've tested your system and it's working fine. Even right here, even on the other side of the road, I can log in and use your service with no issues, getting 5 or more megabits per second. So since Wi-Fi call takes only 2 megabits to actually make it work, and you're getting 5 or more across the street, and you're streaming on your Roku while you're on the phone with me or texting to me saying the Wi-Fi is not working. So it sounds like you got an issue with your phone, not the Wi-Fi. So I told him that I'll come by and check it out and see what's going on, because I don't want to cancel his service and he gets another one that has the exact same issue. Why not just go ahead and go over there and see if you can figure out what the issue is about his phone, because it seems to be his phone, because he's streaming everything and I see tablets and stuff that's on and it's streaming. So I don't think it's the internet, because if it was, then nothing would be working. And he's got plenty of speed to run all them devices at the exact same time. That's not an issue. So we're gonna go over there and figure out what it is. Is he thinking he's on Wi-Fi and the Wi-Fi is not on, and he's actually on the cell towers and not getting a good signal because of that inside of his RV? Possibly that's it. He thinks he's got the Wi-Fi on and it's actually not on. No idea what it can be, but we will go over here and find that out. Alright, this is the one that we here to check on. Which should be working fine. It was yesterday. So I'm going to do a test right quick before I go inside and see what's going on. Well, after I check the speed and all, he's getting what he's supposed to be. Now, he's not going to get 100% of that when going through the walls of the RV and stuff, but it's getting it all here. Still got to change that Rocket M2 to Prism. Getting more people on it in this section, so I need to upgrade it. So let's see what his problem is about the phone. Well, he said him and his brother pretty much figured it out. They got this bubble insulation that's in every window and seems to be reflecting the signal, which I've never heard of, but I've never had an RV or house that has that in the windows. He said they took it all out, off the windows, and everything started working fine. Everything started working fine. So I'm going to be nice, as you know, as I usually am about all this. I'm going to put a router inside the RV for him, just to accommodate, you know, as kind as we can. That's the way we do things. I don't want him to have to take all that out just to make a phone call or anything else, but he said everything works. When he takes whatever room he's in, he takes the bubble insulation out of the window and everything works. So I'm debating if I want to take it down, put an air cube in there, or just run take the air cube out and put just a regular router inside the house, and I don't have to take the pole down. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take the air cube out, put a router in there, and put it as default, and let him log into it, and we should be good. So let's get that done. Well, I have come across a situation that I've never had before. On the other side of the, let's see here, on the other side of this slide out, there's no outlets. There's no outlets on this slide out. On the wall next to this slide out, on this side of it, there's no outlets here. First time I've ever seen no outlets from, basically from that window all the way to here. There's no outlets. So what I'm going to do is try to feed this wire into there as a pooler, and put the CPE wire in, and then run another wire from there, from inside out to here to the PoE to feed the cube, and then the cube will feed back out and feed the CPE. Never had to do that before, but it's doable as long as I can get the wires through there. Just never had to do it that way. I was going to put just a regular router in there, but there's no outlet, so we're going to use this outlet out here. So I'm just going to leave the box so it can house the PoE. Nice, because there's no way to, I can't think of any other way. If I have to send power to the air cube, and then the air cube will feed it to the CPE. The only other way I can do that is put two PoEs, one feed one, one feed the other, but then I would have to split the wire to get the data to transfer to the air cube. So I'm going to do it this way. Let's see how this works out. All right, it went right in there. Right at first it didn't want to. I kept taking it and poking, and all of a sudden it said whoop, went right in there. So now I'm going to tape this one to the side of it and pull it in. Then I have my two wires. Let's get this done. All right, that's there. Now I'll go outside and put an end on the other end of it and plug it in. Okay, we got that in there. Now we'll be sure that goes up there like that. Be sure that's stuck up in there. This one come out here. Trying to figure out a way to get that to, I don't know how long that's going to be, if it's enough to go across the ground, because I'm trying to not be in the walkway, but try not to be in the walkway. We can actually move this somehow to, I don't know, be right along with the other cords. So if they're out of the way, that should be out of the way too. Alright, we have the PoE out here, since he does not have power inside to plug in. I mean, he had to run a drop cord just to feed anything that he's using around his living room, around the kitchen table, living room table. It's just crazy. There's no outlets. So we're going to take the PoE and put it in the box here and feed the air cube from here. It will go in and feed the air cube, then it will come back out and go up to the CPE. Now he said when they're outside, sitting in a truck or walking around, everything works fine. So that tells me, again, that it's this aluminum stuff they have on the windows, the bubble window insulation. So we're gonna plug this in and get them some internet actually inside. I don't like putting stuff inside, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do to get it to work, because it's something that they're doing. I've had people with that kind of stuff in the windows, but it's not on every window, so that makes a difference. So let's plug into the PoE. Okay, we got the wire rolled up here. Plug it into PoE. Should fire up both of the components. Now, never had to do this before. Run it this way. But that puts it on the inside. And that should solve the problem, because they said the outside, it works fine. Even standing on the other side of the RV outside, it works. It's just these things they got in the windows. And I've changed frequencies and stuff like that on the air cube and still nothing. Maybe 5 gigahertz may went through it, I don't know. But usually 2.4 would do better. So let's go see if it all boots up and gets back online. Alright, standing out here, I logged into his Wi-Fi and I'm getting like 5 and 6. Pretty much the same as I did when I was way over there. So let's go inside and see what we end up with. Beep. There we go. All right, let's check it out and see.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate this.
Okay, everything works. It's got a lot better signal, and everything should be ready to go. I still may come and relocate. For some reason, it's not getting the signal that makes it real snappy, but that might be because of the Rocket M2 I got up there. But there's hardly anybody on it, so I don't know. But I'm gonna get up there and change that. I've already got it right sitting in here, and it's programmed the same information, so should be able to unplug one, plug in the other, you know, turn on the power supply and everything, the PoE and all, not need to be changed because it's plugged into the Edge Router X, so it should work just fine. All right, that will do that one. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, and all that good stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.